People are walking around like zombies. And it's really sad and it's so unnecessary, so much wasted potential, honestly. And when I saw that, something I do is when I criticize other people in my head, right? When I notice these things, I immediately translate it towards myself. Like, I'm asking myself, am I that way? In some type of way. Do I act like an NPC sometimes? And why? What has gotten me to this point? People are telling you you're a victim and now you're just taking that in and you're like, ooh, yes, I am, yes. Make me a slave. Yes, I'm gonna do whatever you want from me now. Of course you're not going to be happy. Of course we're not going to feel like we have power in our lives because we're not taking the power. We're just giving our power away to other people on a daily basis. It's just, I'm getting so passionate about it because, I've been that way. I've been that way and I felt so bad and I didn't really know why. I just kept blaming other people, blaming the outside world, just asking myself, why are they not behaving like humanely? Why are people, where's humanity? Oh, I hate people, and it's hard not to sometimes. I used to be depressed, Nowadays I walk through the world with an internal smile on my face, even if I don't look it sometimes. And what I want to share about it is just one thing that I keep trying to tell the people that I care about, who come to me with their struggles. We all struggle. But the difference is with some of us who are really more content, more chill, is that we decided to do so. If you think about the fact that things will happen anyways, right? Regardless of what you do, honestly. Things will happen regardless. It doesn't matter if you believe in fate or not. But obviously your actions have consequences. And if you're an irresponsible person, you wouldn't even watch this video. So if you're not like that, why are you stressing yourself? Because it's not doing anything for you. It's not. That's the problem. It's like controlling things. And, obsessing over things in a way where you feel like anxiety and stress, that's a form of attempting control. You're attempting to control a situation because you don't let it play out how it's supposed to. You don't let fate take over. You don't want to surrender to your fate. And I get it. I get it. But there are many people who they say to themselves like, oh, I'm going to be happy when I'm rich, right? I'm going to be happy then. I'm going to be happy when I'm skinny. I'm going to be happy when I have something that's external, something that's not from within. I'm going to be happy then. How much time are you actually wasting being unhappy, being stressed, feeling bad about yourself? For some people, being religious or whatever, even if it's just kind of a blueprint to follow rules, even if there's maybe nothing behind it, there's no Holy Spirit there, but they still do it. They still pursue it because we as humans, we need other people, we need a higher purpose. But these two things are very hard to find. It's very hard to find somebody who's not gonna betray you, who's gonna be honest, who's gonna be acting in your best interest, right? Who's evolved enough to do so. That's really hard to find. And to find a purpose, that takes time. So if you're an impatient person like me, then you're not gonna be happy. Because you want it now, you want it all, you want it now. But you're not gonna get it with this energy of desperation, with this frustration. You're not gonna get it simply because that's the first thing you have to learn. That's the first thing you have to learn. You can't just skip over everything. You can't just fast forward, because whatever you're gonna get doing that is not real. It's not real, and so many people can tell you that from their own experience. If you connect the dots, if you see the patterns, you can't unsee it anymore. That's why I had to share it. Like, don't hold out saying, oh, I'm gonna be ripped, I'm gonna be rich, and then I'm gonna be happy. You know? No, you're not. You're not. I'm sorry, but that never worked for anybody. And you're not the one special person where it's gonna work, because it's not working. Is it? Is it working? No. So why you keep stressing yourself? Why? And I know I have dreads like, oh, I'm a Rasta guy, like some people say here in London. I have been a person who was very, very anxious and very, I had social anxiety, I had depression, I had all kinds of things going on, all kinds of demons to work with. The day I let go, and it's not just one day, right? But it is a decision you can do. And it's kind of like trying to lift off a weight that's very, very heavy. You can't just do it in one go. You can't just, get it off of you immediately. Get off me. You can't do that immediately. It's like it's very heavy, so you have to slide it off every day. You have to, you do it, like you're depleted, you don't have any energy. Okay, the next day you go back to it. You rip off more weight. You slide off more weight. You have to keep doing that, because the thing about it is, every time you do that, you feel relief. But that's only something you will understand when you actually do these things. You can't just be in your head all the time. That's one major mistake I did, and where I wasted time. I wasted time because the knowledge is out there. There are so many videos like this with similar messages. But people don't, they listen. I wanted to say they don't listen. They listen, but they don't take action, right? And sometimes the action you need to take is to do nothing, is to let go. It's not always being productive. It's not always, oh, I'm not doing enough, I'm not hustling enough. That's not always the case. Sometimes you feel the stress and this urge to control, and it's not a bad thing. But if you don't really know yourself, if you don't really love yourself, if you don't really have a purpose, what are you going to waste your time on? Nonsense. So, it's a very complex thing, but it's quite simple. It's simple, but not easy. The best things in life are simple, but not easy, right? Simple but not easy. Simple but not easy, but you can do it. I did it, and I thought I could never get out of my head. I'm an overthinker, Life is too short to do these things, it really is. In a sense, I just really, really strongly didn't want to be like that. I felt scared to be like that. In a way, I felt scared to be like that, like really scared. And if you're scared of that, that's the only thing you have to be scared about. I think we worried way too much about things that, in the end, they don't matter. They don't matter. It doesn't matter what the stranger thinks of you. Like, why? Why does it bother us so much? It's just stupidness, honestly. Like, we can't succumb to these instincts, to this urge to control, to this nonsense, to feeding into superficiality. Like, because you're basically condoning it, right? Even if you don't like it, you're still participating. You're still participating, so you're kind of part of the problem. Not kind of, you are part of the problem, right? And what you're gonna get by that? On an energetic level, what you're gonna get? What is karma gonna give you if that's what you promote? Life is too short to keep hating yourself, keep stressing yourself, because nothing is gonna change. You're not living for other people. You're not living for other people. We don't want to be like old one day and just regret our whole life and feel like, oh, nobody really cares about me, nobody really loves me, because you've never been real. You don't want to do that. It's not productive. it's not going to lead to anything good. So just stop it, get some help. No, I'm joking. But yeah, sometimes it feels reckless, sometimes it feels like, oh, what am I doing? That's crazy, I'm crazy trying to be authentic. Yeah, that's what it feels like sometimes, but you're gonna have people who are actually envious and they wish, and they're gonna tell you they wish they could be like you. That's what I'm getting told nowadays. And that's, a massive compliment, a massive thing, coming from a place where I felt kind of unworthy, right? But that's long gone. I'm a different person, and like the phoenix raising out of the ashes, that's something you can do, that's something everybody can do. So trust in yourself. I believe in you. See you soon.